Morning, everyone. Welcome back. I'm up early. I'm live right now. But by the time you guys watch this video, I'll probably be on to the next game. Moving on with my March to October White Sox series. This is game 2. We won game 1. Oh man, we smoked the Royals. We put it on them. I think we put up 15 runs. We're moving on to game 2. This should be a light one. And probably going to game 3 and keep it going. We'll see how much pain I feel like putting in this morning before I decide to move over to Fallout 76. They have some new content out. I've been playing it. I haven't done much. I've been working on my settlement. So yeah, anyway, let's move on with this. So this is my second March to October series. The first one I did, it isn't on YouTube. I did it when I got the game early on. I did it with the Los Angeles Angels, Mike Trout, Shohei Ohtani, Anthony Rendon is over there. It's a few people. And we made it to the ALDS, one game one. We lost to the Yankees, though, the next 4 games. And yeah, everything was just working in the Yankees' favor after going my way the whole season. That one was on dynamic difficulty. This one is on All-Star. I would like to play it on dynamic difficulty. I think it's a really good way to play your March to October because you progress as it goes along. And the thing is, it keeps it on that difficulty. Play on, I can hit Hall of Fame and pitch All-Star. So whenever I start a new March to October, it is going to always be on those 2 settings unless I decrease because I'm not hitting well or increase in pitching because I'm pitching much better. But we all know how pitching is this year. I don't complain. It is what it is. I've been having fun. I love this game. I love sports games in general. But anyway, in game 2, we have to enter the game. We have to finish strong for a morale-boosting win. We're going up against the Boston Red Sox. Bottom of the 7th. 2 on base, 2 outs. Let's see what we can do here. JD Martinez and Xander Bogaerts are on base. JD under average speed with a 42, and Xander over average speed at 64. Now I'm basing that off of DD Diamond Dynasty. I know like average is 60 in the stats or whatnot. So we're gonna see. Mitch Moreland is up.
Mitch Moreland, 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
And Dallas Keuchel was up to pitch, but let me see how many pitches in.
Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it.
108 pitches in, Keuchel? Oh my God. Got him.
Now a pickoff play at second and the runner back. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one.
Lefty
anyway.
on lefty matchup. I was going to bring in a reliever because he's 108 pitches in now, 109. Energy is very low. Have runners in scoring position, but it's just this lefty on lefty matchup. I hope I could get Moreland out.
Comes set. The 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Throw over to third here.
Look at that.
Oh, they say
Look at that, Keuchel. Come on.
So now 2 men in scoring position.
Here Here it go. This is what I'm talking about.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Martinez at third. Bogarts at second with 2 gone. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. From the stretch, the 1-2. Struck him out.
Keuchel.
Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2.
Love those White Sox jerseys.
Summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 64. Marcus Walden.
Ready to begin the 8th. Ready now for the White Sox. Jose Abreu. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a
0-for-2,
cookie in there.
Jose.
1-0.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
The graphics, this game is nice.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Walden features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up and get the barrel of bat on. He throws hard, and the slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, James McCann. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Just missed that
Ready with
cutter
the
he
first
threw.
pitch. Here it comes.
There we
Now
go.
a ball lined toward the alley in left center. He leaps, but he
Come
can't
on,
get
McCann.
it. It's
Hit
down
that
for
corner.
extra
Hit that
bases.
corner. Let's go.
The throw
Get
in
down.
second.
Get down.
And
Woo.
he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clowns. Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
They walk Encarnacion. Oh, boy.
And the indication from the dugout comes. It
All
looks
right.
like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
Left field, Adam Engel.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And up next, one of the best defensive center fielders in the league, Adam Engel.
Haha. Yeah. All right.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
It was up too
Right,
high.
taken up in the zone.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO
Space
is.
the bunt. One out. Encarnacion is not gonna make it to second if I bunt.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Two runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox.
This one too
Roller down
early.
the third baseline. He's got to hurry. Pedroia.
Okay.
One's all
This
they
one
were
too
ever
early,
gonna get,
and I didn't
the
even
inning
have
will continue.
the vision
Great job of hustle there
on
by
it, the
base
PCI,
runner.
if you look
That
at it
looked like
in
an
the lower
easy
left-hand corner.
inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him
Let's
to
go,
change
Nomar.
that
We just
right
need
here.
bring this
nothing
guy
better
home
than
from
coming
third.
through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
Oh for 3. Mazzara so far in the day. Let's make something happen here.
Ready with the 1-0. Moreland over to his left. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Let me look cool. Righty. Alright, we're gonna pitch.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Here's the pitch.
There we go.
Swing and a liner. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup part because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stop.
Kelvin Herrera will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Into the box, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera, he's gone 3 for 8. The 1-0.
Herrera, nice pitch mix. 5 different pitches. Work on his two-seamer.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 2-1 home. Taken.
We're going to see it. Don't worry. Give him something to think about.
Back on the changeup, and it
should have dropped it just a little bit lower. But I'm going for it.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there.
Two-seam.
Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in
righty on righty, clutch.
What makes it so effective?
Slider, clutch.
Matt, what makes it such
Pitches like that against righties. Eat them up.
That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. That evens it up 1-1.
Chasing low. He looking for something low. All right.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
He's reaching. Two-seam. He's reaching.
And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
I hate when they get like this. They want him.
Before the delivery, a check on that.
They want to get a hit. That's how this game works.
Runs on first, 1 away.
See if I can catch him with this.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mazzara's on his horse. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Rafael Devers will come on to pinch hit here in a big
Devers
spot.
playing DH today. Who's next up the bat? Lefty or righty? Walk this guy.
And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. Digging in, Jose Peraza, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Fastball to a 2-seam fastball.
Right out of play.
See if I can with a change up. And you see that yellow bar that I'm getting the ball on? It got wider. I'm gaining confidence with my pitches. You can see also around the blue bar around the shapes.
On that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Full count to Jose Peraza.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Hit in the air out.
There we go.
Left.
Cutter up high. Let it drop in. Away from him. Caught me a pop fly.
As the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. Score remains 2-2. Kevin Pillar is into the ball game now as he assumes duties in center field.
Now playing center. Number 5. Kevin.
So digging in now, Luis Robert trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
Leading off for the White Sox.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Mix again. Main pitch slider. All right. Knuckleball thrower.
Fouled off. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Good pitch.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Good pitch.
And a miss on a ball
He had me with that last slider low.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Stepping in now, Leury Garcia. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Verdugo waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, Tim Anderson. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First offering on its way. 2 out, nobody on. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. Two and 1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
From the windup, the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters. They can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Ready with the 3-1. Lays off,
You know,
forward.
when
Now
Luis
the
Robert
potential
was up
go-ahead
there,
run is on base here.
Man, the pitcher's wondering
this
how
guy
he didn't get
Walden,
that
he was
call.
gonna walk
Busted
him.
Inside
He
on
caught
a
me with that
3-1
low
count.
slider.
Young thought it was just a tad off the plate.
We
Tough
have
to
Tim
get the
Anderson
benefit
on
of the doubt
base.
from the umpire when
Tim
you fall
Clutch.
behind in a count like
All
that.
right. Moncada is up.
Here's Yoan Moncada. There are
Nice
2 gone
matchup.
and a possible
I'll take Tim
go-ahead
off the
run
base,
first.
off the bag a little bit. Oh,
High in the
popped
air
him
and
up.
drifting out
Swung
to
too
shallow
late. Oh, they said the swing timing was good. Get out of here.
The 2-out walk doesn't come around to
chased on the first one. Yikes.
The left-handed hitting Andrew.
All right, I just have to get out of the bottom of the
No
ninth.
hits in 3 tries so
Benintendi
far.
is up.
He's struck out once.
I'm going inside.
Pitch on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
I'm wanting to either get jammed or hit something towards the first base bag.
Far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Switch it up. Saw that twice.
2 balls and a strike.
Two seam up high. Ah,
Good
got him.
pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
He's fiending for something high. There you go.
Away from a ball
You know
player,
what?
But in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this
Just
pitcher's
because you
missing like
fiending.
he is.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Going back to this two seam. Right here.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
You're looking for something up high. Change the speed on you. Yep.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he
We're gonna
pulls
go
the string
slider
and
away.
throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
We'll go back to what worked for me. Change up. Got it good. Ah.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Good hit,
A
JD.
nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's
All right,
looking to
Xander.
end this right now.
We
Put something in the
need-
gap.
Here's Xander Bogaerts
double.
now. Hit hard up the middle.
Here
In
they
there.
go.
Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Everybody's
spam the
different
button
coming out
too
of
much.
spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Settling in now, Mitch Moreland. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Jay Spry is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the ninth and send this one into extra innings. Here's the first pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Possible winning run just
Fastball
90
and
feet away
tight.
here. 1 away. Up top, it's 2-0. Fry has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists
I need
going
a-
the way of the dodo as part
I
of
need a
MLB's
double play.
pace of play initiatives. 3-0 to him now.
Go to the two seam up tight.
3-0. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Digging in now, Alex Verdugo. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch.
All right.
Fry, a left-hander that stands 6'1" tall. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The 0-1. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
All
That's
right.
what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. And he will take
Let's
strike
go.
3 called. And as big an out as you can ask for there as the winning run stays at third with 2 away now.
The catcher, Christian Sanchez.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. A 2-out hit would win it. Fastball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Ah, this is the third batter I'm facing with this dude. Alright,
Things going from bad to worse in a hurry now. It's 3-0.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down.
Oh, that missed the plate.
And the winning run will come in to score. So his patience pays off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Man, that is a tough and anticlimactic way to lose a game. But that's the price you pay for loading the bases in the ninth inning. 1 or 2 errant pitches and the game is over.
Because I didn't get the ball
right
in the infield quick enough with the J.D. Martinez on base. I got 3 ice balls. Ah, come on. And it's those moments right there, the easy ones, man. I'm telling you, those be the ones. That should have never happened. But all right, we're moving on. We were leading our division. 5 wins, 1 loss. We just took that one there. We got 3 ice balls. Let's see what's going on. Okay, we lost the series against Boston. We beat Seattle. Got 2-1 on them. All right, that's not bad. Okay. So we're 8-4. That isn't bad. We won 3 games. We lost 3 games. We broke even on that run right there. We're still projected to win 82 games. We get 92 wins. We'll be the division champ. So we're going to see what you're trying to set the bar high. We're only leading the Cleveland Indians by half a game. So this game against the Minnesota Twins is big. Bottom of the 7th. This should be us up the bat with a man on base. Yes. All right. So I lost game 2. That was game 2 in this March to October series. We already moved forward to what was my record just now? 8-4. So this is game 13. Just like that.
Ready for another chance? Luis
Let's
Let's
go.
For him in his last trip.
Alright, one on base. No outs. Going up against the righty.
Set, here it comes. Mazzara aboard here at first with nobody out. 2-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Sergio Romo, Trevor May in the bullpen getting warmed up.
Liner towards second. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah,
all right. We're on a 9-game hit streak.
What he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
Yeah, some speed on first.
Before the game
off the
about the
bag.
streak, and he said the toughest part is
I saw that, and I went too low.
early in the game
I
to
should have
take
bought
the
it
pressure
inside.
off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to
Look
come
at the
through.
PCI.
Now a look and a throwback to second. A dive, but he's back.
Hey, on me.
The 0-1 delivery.
There we go.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Racing after it is Rosario. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Up next for Chicago, Tim Anderson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Let's go, Tim. 1 for 3 on the day.
From the stretch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That was a mistake.
It's funny. That pitch.
I barely hit the button. I thought it was going to be a check. No discipline, Tim. Hold on, man. No discipline. What's going on?
High fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
This is hit
Popped
high
it
in
up.
the air out toward left center. Buxton calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now batting.
So 2 away here as the Sox bat in the 7th, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada.
I have to make something happen right here, right?
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field.
I have to make something happen right here, right?
And as is
Right?
on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can put it on the board. Yes! So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 6th home run on the season for him.
Yeah,
And it's now
bring a new guy out of the
6-4.
bullpen.
Wow, the pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down 1, and with one swing of the bat, they're up 2. What a turnaround in this one.
Look at that exit velo, 105.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. Strike 1. The numbers against Tyler Duffy. He's got 3 base hits.
Hold on.
17 at bat.
It looked too good.
Home here. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's
Sure
a pitch
do.
you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he's out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no
That
one
first
left.
pitch I swung
We'll
at
look ahead to inning number
took me
8
out.
now. And the White Sox are out in front, 6-4.
Let's see what we could do here.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Sano. Last time through was a base hit.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use
All
that
right, top of the
now.
8th. 15 pitches in with Evan Marshall. Miguel Sano up. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Let's see what we could do. I really want this win.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. 2 balls
I don't like
and no
this
strikes for Miguel
guy,
Sano.
Marshall's pitch mix.
The 2-0 on the way. Fouled away.
Sinker. Go low.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
All right now.
You have to find a way to lay off that
Another
low
fastball,
sinker. There is
possibly?
just no way
Can
to
we
do
get it?
any damage. You're
Yeah.
just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Miguel
Smile,
Sano
brother.
is down to become
That was
the
a big
first
one
out
right
in
there,
the 8th
man.
inning.
Luis Araya.
Righty on lefty, eh? Let's see.
At the plate now, Luis Arias. To watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's got a hit.
You see,
in
I didn't
3
let the
at-bats
ball
to
on the
this point.
meter hit the line just now with the curveball. The way I lined it up, I kinda stopped it a little early.
Tried to pull that one back, but he
Okay.
couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now.
But you don't wanna pick the curveball and not move it down low and leave it up high, because
Here it comes.
those curveballs, they take them out of here.
Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2.
See if I can catch him with
Don't
a
be shocked
fastball.
if he doesn't
He's
go
been
right
seeing
back to that
curveballs
same
the last
pitch.
few
You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Swing and a
Oh.
little blooper to center. And
Come
that's in
on.
there. Base hit.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there. Down in the zone. That's when, as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in there and survive. He found a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock.
That's by him for strike one. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's
Change up. We're
great
going to my
call.
number one
Released it
pitch.
from out front.
Got him.
Much better that time. I just think he wasn't
Get it there, get it there,
real
get
happy
it there.
with the
He's
first
out.
one he threw, so
It's there, and he's out trying to take second. No runs on a hit.
Let's go,
no errors,
Grandal.
and no one left. Home half of the eighth, straight ahead. It's the
Let's go,
White Sox
Grandal.
6
Good
and
play
the
at the
Twins
plate.
4.
And let's go. Big bat coming up. Big bats coming up, I say.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
The catcher, Yasmani
0 for 2 in a day.
Grandal.
All right.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Line drive to left. And that
Let's go,
finds the
Grandal.
outfield
Hustle,
grass
hustle,
for a
hustle,
base
hustle,
hit.
hustle, hustle. I don't think I can get there. I don't think I can get there. Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down.
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now back, the deputy.
wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Tyler Clippert is on to pitch here in the 8th
Tyler
with nobody
Clippert.
out.
Number 36, Tyler Clippert.
Didn't this guy play on the Yankees? Oh, am I bugging?
Edwin Encarnacion now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Ball 1.
What's this pitch mix? Let me see. 4 pitches, 2 breaking balls. All right.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Thought it was the splitter again.
The 1-2. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Come on, Encarnacion. Get down.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
A perfect liner. Look at that.
Stepping into the box, Eloy Jimenez. 0 for 3 with
0
a
for
couple of
3.
strikeouts
Oh
for
my
him to
goodness,
this point
my
in the
guy.
ballgame.
Let's make something happen. Perfect grounder. Look at that.
First
108.
pitch on its way.
There we go.
Shot to left
Perfect
field
fly
and
ball.
deep.
Aye.
And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year. And they double him up. It's 8-4.
Listen to how the ball hit the bat, how it come off the bat. That's when you know it's a perfect. Let's go, Nomar.
Hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara.
Oh,
On a line, that's a base hit.
I thought I was gonna take another one out. They're gonna have to get Clippert up out of here. That's where I remember this guy from, Tyler Clippert. I kill him in every MLB to show. He's a bird, and I think he's a bird in real life. Like I think he did some bullshit one time, if I ain't mistaken.
got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
And
Okay,
he's
let's
fouled
go,
away.
Robert.
He's working
Yeah,
on
clap
a
it
1
up.
for 3 thus far.
Come on, Clipper. Give me something good. What was that I swung at? A splitter.
Comes set and the 0-1. Line to the right side.
Oh, yeah, we about to
And
eat
a
him
knock
up.
for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Second baseman, Leore Garcia.
Have some speed on the bags.
So now to the plate, Leore Garcia, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Pitch was that? Fastball. Get him off the bags a little bit. There we go. I went too low. Thought it was gonna drop lower than that. Came right into the PCI, man. Right into my diamonds.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
Reaching.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. The next 0-2.
Got me.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that,
He's giving me the pitches that I want on the first pitch. Watch.
He never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Let's go, Tim.
Anderson is in
Let's
with
go,
2
Tim.
away as he takes a ball.
Let's go,
1-0.
Tim.
Looking to minimize the damage here.
Let's go, Tim.
Liner's good second.
Let's go, Tim.
And that's in there. Base
Let's
hit.
that third.
And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Third baseman.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Cody Stashak answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
All right, bases loaded.
And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. So here's Yoan Moncada. But a good play by the first baseman.
Too early. Yo, you gotta be kidding me.
So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse if they leave the bases loaded. 9th inning.
It's all right.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before. Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught, as that'll be an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
And this one runs up high, ball 1. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. A runner at first with no outs here. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Up next to the plate.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
That was nice.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Fouled off. And now this crowd of 27,000 plus rise to their feet. Ooh, he saws him off with that.
Oh, come on. What?
Foul. Final strike for the Twins.
Bye-bye.
And right into the shift. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Minnesota.
There we go. There we go. We got 3 fireballs. Okay, got some program stars. XP reward. We won the series opener. 3 fireballs. We didn't win the series though, didn't sweep them. Back to the Royals. I play a lot. Alright. Let's check some things out. We have McCann on the bench. Alright, this is who we have to play a lock with. He's a bench bat. And let's check him out. Wow, look at his contact and power. Yikes. 24 at bats, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs. Defense is there. On fire. My guy's on fire. It's the vet right here. We hit home runs. Yee. Okay, this isn't bad. Giolito on fire. Keiko isn't on fire too. Strikeouts to ERA. Cold. me see. Do I need to? There's nowhere that I feel like I need to get better. I can always use a relief pitcher. Better relief. All right, we're up a game on the Cleveland Indians. We're up 4 games on the Twins. We're about to play the Royals. We need to smoke up on these guys. All right, play a lot.
Well, in case you don't follow this ball club too closely, Danny Mendick is being talked about maybe as a player to watch this year, guys.
He sure is, Matty V. Even though he's already looking like a key contributor, he's still a young player. But most people around this organization just think he's going to keep getting better and better.
I agree with you, Dan. I think he can actually take a leap forward in his development this season. He can make a big difference for this team. I'm excited to watch him play live in this one and see what he's got.
Into the box now, Danny Mendick. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Mendick, let's go.
He's set and the pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
2-0 now. And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch.
All right, no player corks for this guy, Danny. Contact against lefties below average at 55, power below average at 47, but he has the speed. So let's see.
The 2-0. Fouled away. Now the 2-1. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
In now, Chesler Cuthbert, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Mendick on at first, nobody out. And now a 2-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. One there, on to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Whit Merrifield next to hit. Head-to-head passed with Dallas Keuchel. Decent numbers. He's 6 for 15. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Right to him. Bare hit. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired.
Okay,
nothing doing
nice
for the Royals
play
in the first. After an inning from KC. No score here on the show. In is Jorge Soler, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty.
Soler.
Hey, plays that first. Plays that first. Now the 2-1. Ground ball right into the shift. And that's the first out. Into the box, Danny Mendick. He drew a walk his first time up.
Danny Mendick.
Hey, have a rip like you can. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Mondesi scoops it up. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
So frustrating, D-Row. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Line drive to left. He leaps, but
Keep
he can't
going.
get
Where
it.
you
It's down
going?
for extra bases. Runner around second now.
Oh my
For
gosh.
third. And they've got
Yo.
the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Why did he
There's
just
a
turn
long
back
fly
just now?
bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. There's one. So here's the
Come on,
cleanup
McCann.
hitter,
Bring me
James
home.
McCann, and their runners at the corners now. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Back with more here on a Tuesday night. So bases are empty here
That's
with
tough.
two gone, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier.
Hunter.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We played 4 full. It's the Royals 2 and the White Sox nothing.
Could have had a run just when I was on base, man. If he would have kept going around
Plate,
and
Danny
made it to
Mendick.
third, like, I don't understand that.
The shortstop, Danny Mendick.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a
Popped
ball
up.
hit in the air.
Miss it. All
And
right.
no one will track it down. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Find some green, baby. Find some green.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer.
So a runner on second with 1 down now, and that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first, and Gordon is retired here for the second out. Stepping in, Danny Mendick. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Danny Mendick.
Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Hey, come on now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. On the
Get through,
ground
get
is
through, get through.
short. This could be two. To second for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They trail it here 3-0. Now at the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score.
Audio first.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. One there. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We've played 8 full. It's the Royals 3 and the White Sox 1. Now batting, Danny Mendick. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
All right, let's see what we can do here.
He's set. Here it comes.
Oh,
Couldn't lay
what?
off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Get
Swing and
through.
a liner.
Ah.
A quick glove at third, and there were 2 gone. Well, we talked about
Not a
him
good
earlier,
play, a
so
lot
let's
game.
recap. Mendick had a fairly
1 for 4.
pedestrian night offensively.
Well, he did have the 1 hit, so that's good. We mentioned earlier what a difference this guy can make for this club when he's locked in.
Yeah, Dan, and though he wasn't a major factor in this one, he's going to be just fine. He can't make the highlight reels every night, but he'll have his days, I guarantee it.
All right, now, so we need some help off the bench. Select up the 2 team needs. You would like to improve your trade. Got some more pitching prospects, more position prospects. Where do I feel there's a need? Possibly second base. We could use someone there. Who do we want to target? Second base. Maybe Kevin Biggio. I like my boy David Fletcher. It's definitely a good bat. Let's see if the Angels. Since players to shop. I don't really have anybody I want to shop. We'll just see what's out there. Untouchables. I don't think anybody's untouchable. For now, let's see. Win, loss, win. Okay, so we have dropped back to second place in our division. The Cleveland Indians have taken first place by a game. Oh, man. All right. Top of the ninth. We're up 2. They're up at bat. No outs. And they have runners on the corners. Let's see what we could do.
The White Sox have gotten off to a good start so far this season. For more on that, let's check in with Heidi Watney. Heidi?
Well, Matt, coming into the season, there were some differing opinions about what might be expected of this club. So far here in April, they've been able to produce, and though it is very early, you can feel a sense of optimism among these players. They believe they can be a factor in this division, and so far, their record reflects it.
Thank you, Heidi. So runners at the corners now. Nobody out. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. First pitch coming. Here it is.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Called strike 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
1-2 the count of the Royals shortstop.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Adalberto Mondesi becomes the first out in the 9th inning.
Lopez.
Into the box now, Nicky Lopez, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
And it's fouled away. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Hit in the air to shallow center. Center fielder giving chase. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
The batter.
Stepping up to the plate, Whit Merrifield. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. And this crowd wasn't all that big, but they've stuck around to the final out. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
So what do you take, if anything, from this one, guys?
Matty, this season is still just getting underway. A lot of these teams haven't really shown us who they are.
Bowhead decisions at center
the
field.
ones who have begun to do so
Stop
haven't
that
had
right
enough
now.
time to separate all that much from the pack anyway.
Yeah, this was an exciting early season game and a definite boost for the winner. But I don't take too much from these games just yet. Like D-Rose said, teams identify themselves really from this point on.
Look at this situation. Top of the 8th. We're tied up. 2 outs, bases loaded. I wonder who's up to bat. Let's get into it.
Ready once again, Luis Robert. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Goodwin is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tight rope. Tommy La Stella is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 2. And he falls behind now, 2-0. And the pitch. High and deep to center field.
Shit,
Center
left it
fielder
up too
looking
high.
up at the track, the wall, and they have taken the lead. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
Makes me wish I would have been more patient at the plate with Robert.
Stassi, weak grounder down the line at third. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. First delivery to him on the way. 7 runs, 13 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Swing and a line
Ooh, they
drive.
hitting out
But
here.
just missed his extra base. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons from the stretch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So only
gave
1
up
hit in the
a
inning on
run.
the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. 9th inning coming up. It's the Angels 7 and the White Sox 6. Hansel Robles comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 57, Hansel Robles.
At the plate, Leury Garcia will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
And so Robles leads the league in saves. What do you know?
You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose.
Now he's going inside.
3 balls and a strike.
Ooh, he would have walked me.
Leadoff hitter.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll
All
get
right
in
now.
at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Let's go, Tim Clutch. Let's go, Tim Clutch. Let's go, Tim Clutch. Let's go, Tim Clutch. Let's go, Tim Clutch.
All throughout Chicagoland, you can put it on the board. Yes.
Let's go, Tim Clutch.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they grab an 8-7 lead.
Look at him. Let's go, y'all.
Hey, any home run in late innings certainly feels good, but when you're able to take the closer deep, you definitely send a message to the opposition. That's their shutdown
Right.
guy out on the ball.
Tim Clutch, right. Y'all take that in shallow right field.
So here's Yoan Moncada. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Robles is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
That slider.
Outside, 2-1.
That changeup, no confidence in that changeup. Throw that one more time and let me take that out the park.
Sharply hit ball back up the middle, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Told you, changeup, 85-mile-per-hour changeup. Almost took his head off.
And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well. Noah Ramirez takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 24, Noah Ramirez.
13 games. 0-1, no saves. Alright, 18 strikeouts, 2 walks.
In now, Adam Engel. He will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
The pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. He makes contact on that one. More than likely, he's hitting into a double play.
Now a throw over. And that get dirty, but he's back in safely. Moncada gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like
I went up
that
high.
is just asking to get punished.
There's 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
The batter, the catcher.
Stepping in, Danny Mendick. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit high and deep out to left field. A ball that's carried. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
I thought that was out of here.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that will bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. He's set, and the pitch. Fouled off.
Right off the plate.
The 0-1 pitch. Now Edwin with a swing and a deep drive to left. Hermosillo retreats to the track, and he'll
You didn't
put
hear that
this
pop
one
off the
away.
bat. I
So
knew
a
it.
sigh of relief
With
as
him
the
and
side
Mendick.
is retired.
Knew it was
So
falling short.
disaster strikes here in the ninth as
It's
the
all right.
late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom
Sure
of the ninth.
did.
White Sox on top.
Just keep him
8-7.
quiet. Ooh, this Fletch.
Bottom of the inning now. Ready now for LA.
Fletch, Rendon,
David
Trout.
Fletcher. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Reined in, and the throw is dropped. My gracious.
Now batter.
So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
Go.
So striding forward now, Anthony Rendon. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball 1. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. James McCann is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 33, James McCann.
Chesler Cuthbert is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman.
Number 36, Chesler Cuthbert.
Two and one after the foul ball there. As a look, now the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your...
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Right side, and that is into right field, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only one away.
The first baseman, Albert.
First offering on its way. Albert Pujols comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Albert Pujols becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the ninth. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Bouncer to the left side. And the tying run is in to score from third.
The catcher, number 33.
So striding in, Max Stassi. A 2-out hit would win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-2 nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 1-2. Here it is. And another foul ball. Alex Colomé takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the ninth to send this one to extra innings. Here's the 1-2. Fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches up.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, and we are deadlocked at 8 apiece. Standing in, Eloy Jimenez. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. But right there is Albert at first as he's able to reach up and take it for out number 1. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. The pitch.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
The 1-2. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Taken in by Simmons. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now that
into the box now, Luis Robert. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. He's set. The 0-1 changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
2 out, nobody on. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols. Saves an error and ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Striding in once again, Michael Hermosillo. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there. And there's out number 2.
Now batter, second baseman.
Striding in, David Fletcher. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this.
And he takes ball 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Looks for the fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He's gone hitless to this point.
Sorry about that.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. So far this season, Trout comes into action sporting a slugging line above .650, and that's not something you see every day. Truly an elite power bat. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he strikes him out to retire the side. So at least one more. Angels strand a couple. This remains an 8-all tie. Cam Bedrosian takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 32, Cam.
11th inning set to get underway. Digging in and looking for more, Leury Garcia. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Leury Garcia.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit fairly well out to
Drop.
Trout has a read on it. 1 down. And that'll bring up.
I usually don't like this one.
Working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And a ball 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Come on, Tim Clutch.
Two and 1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. One out, nobody on.
3 different pitches. 1 through 2. What's the third one? The splitter.
On the ground to the left side. A diving
Let's go,
effort
Tim.
here as
Get
he
there,
gets the
Tim.
glove on it. Throw
All
will
right.
not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
Splitter. There you go. He finally threw it.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Couldn't get there in time.
Hermosillo will range to his left as he tracks this one down.
Boy, I couldn't get there in
second out
time.
of the inning.
Now batting.
Here now is Chesler Cuthbert. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Here's the first pitch. He's set. The 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
No!
Over to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Now the 1-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. White Sox leave 1. Score remains even at 8 apiece. Set now for the bottom of the 11th. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. Working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far.
Goodwin.
field shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. And he'll step off. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a hard liner to short. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Nice to see this guy stay within himself and get a base hit to start off the bottom of the 11th right here. Usually guys try and come outside their pay grade. Not the case here. Pass the baton mentality. Let's see if he scratches one across.
Here's Albert now. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. A winning run is at first base. Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2.
That's not great form right there, but you can't be surprised. A lot of these guys were not asked to bunt coming up through the minor leagues, so don't expect every sack bunt to get down.
And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2. And
Come on.
Go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And Albert swings and misses as he's set down for the first down.
32 pitches for
Well,
Cole,
this
man.
pitching
I have to
staff
get him
has
out
done
of
a
here
pretty
soon.
good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Got him.
Beats the runner to the bag, and McCann gets his man.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there, but you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Yo, Grandal. Oh, my goodness. Elite.
0-1 count, the pitch.
Come on, Listella.
2 out, nobody on. And he
All
pulled
right.
up in time,
All right.
It's a called strike.
All
2.
right, now let's get to him.
That's how
Let's
you
change it
open
up
the
on him.
outside part of
Come
the
on,
plate.
Tommy.
Pound 2
Come on,
balls in,
Tommy, swing.
and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Angels held in check there. This remains an 8-all tie. Now at the plate, James McCann. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. One and 2 to the White Sox catcher. 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And a full count for James McCann. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
From 0-2 to
All right.
3-2.
All right.
To start this inning off. Hey,
All
this
right.
could be a productive inning.
Come on. Drumjan, send us something good. Actually, throw off. Walk me.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch.
Yep, walk me.
And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now.
Oh,
Go ahead
for
run at
5.
first. Nobody
Yikes.
out. Here's the first pitch. Lifted into
Did I
the air
pop
out
it?
towards center
Ah,
field.
come
Trout has a
on.
read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
I'm looking for those so I could take them out the park.
So coming to the
Let's
plate,
go,
Eloy
Eloy.
Jimenez. He's one away. The runner at first represents the
0 for 5,
potential
UN,
go-ahead score.
Encarnacion.
Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball one. Oh, it's on the run to second. Did he get his double play? The second
did.
for one. Throw on to Pujols. They get them both, and they end the inning. 4-6 to 3. They roll it up to get
Bad
out of the
at-bats.
jam. Don't
My
leave us
5 and
now.
6
It's just
man.
getting good. We're back for more on the show. And now for the Angels, Max Stassi, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline. A foul ball here, 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Come on.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 1-2. Fouled off.
I know. It's because I need to take him out. We've seen these 3 pitches already. And I'm getting tired.
Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Hermosillo. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But the throw will be in time at first, so he's denied the base hit on a bunt attempt.
The batter, number 2.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
It's going up high.
This is one of the big consequences of playing
Swing and
into
a miss
extra
and
innings. It's
no
really
swing.
taxing
We'll
on your
take it.
bullpen, and
Now we're gonna
sometimes
hit him
guys
with the
like
off.
this have to throw a lot more
Speed
pitches than they're
changeup.
used to.
Look.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Jimenez is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead.
More baseball.
Angels go down 1-2-3.
Let's get it.
Score remains even at 8 apiece. Ty Buttrick takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning.
Number 31.
Coming to the plate now, Nomar Mazara. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here's the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And he is in there.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Luis Robert. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. The 0-1. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, Leury Garcia. Ball one to start the at-bat. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
I don't know what I was looking at.
Fastball well outside. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. On he pops it up. Rendon shading
Miss it.
to his right. He's got it, and there are two down now. So a runner at second. Two down now.
Come
And up
on,
next,
Tim
it'll be
Clutch.
Tim Anderson. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with two down. Two balls and no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And it's two balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. Three and one. Here it is. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball four.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yoan Moncada comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. For the current campaign, Moncada is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. That evens it up 1-1. Two down, runners at first and second. Hard to the right side. And the two-out front will not
too
come
early
to
have to
pass
change
as
that.
the inning is
Come
over. White Sox and a couple. This remains an 8-all tie.
It's a good game. I can't close it out. Oh, man.
Last half of the 13th inning set to go. Digging in, David Fletcher. He singled his last time up.
David Fletcher.
first offering on its way.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Waiting on it is Jimenez.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right.
In comes Mazzara.
He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Mike Trout comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, "No thanks."
Jace Fry takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are two on with only one away. Here's the first pitch.
What?
Fry is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batting.
So digging in with a chance to win it here, Albert Pujols. As he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. 2-0 now.
Who's after that?
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball. If that was not in the zone he was looking for, move on to the next pitch.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
That's fine.
The designated hitter.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Tommy La Stella as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Just missed the ball.
A pause. And the 0-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. 1-2. Here it is. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Angels threaten, but leave them loaded. Score remains even at 8 apiece. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chesler Cuthbert, as he's set to go to lead off the top half. He's set. Here it comes. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Popped him up. Stassi has a play.
Awesome.
Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, James McCann. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Goodwin back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Now batting.
Edwin Encarnacion now trying to put it all behind him and break through right here. He's a paltry 0 for 6 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a fly ball. Pujols in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Ready on 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2. That's ball 2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
The 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Down in order go the White Sox. This remains an 8-all tie. So stepping in, Max Stassi. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Max Stassi.
First offering on its way.
Hey.
Fouled away. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. What happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Michael Hermosillo. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to finally get into the hit column here. No luck in 6 tries so far. Slow little grounder left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
Stepping into the box, Andrelton Simmons. He flew out in his last at bat.
Simmons.
Here comes the first pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. This one's down to 3rd. On to 1st, and we're headed for a 15th as that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. Score remains even at 8 apiece. New inning set to get underway. Ready for another shot now. Eloy Jimenez. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
From the stretch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out.
Do one of those.
Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 2-1 home.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Ah,
3-2 now.
who's coming over the plate?
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. Here's the first pitch. All on the ground to
Come
first.
on,
Can this be
really?
two?
Change up.
On to Pujols at first, and it's a double play.
Up next to Chicago.
Base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder Luis Robert. He's set and the pitch. Ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Robert is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Ready with the 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Now this is the way you want to start off the series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
Into the box now, Leury Garcia. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The set and the 1-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Standing in, David Fletcher. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. And the curveball drops in on 2-1, 2-2 now.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Come on, swing at that.
Back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. Swing and a liner. And he is going to have extra bases to start it out. And your winning run will be in scoring position. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here. This is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
Steve Cishek gets the pitch in this one after all, as he answers the call in the 15th inning. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Anthony Rendon is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Mike Trout is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's what you gotta let go of.
Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Brian Goodwin. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
All right.
Angels leave one. This remains an...
One more crack at this. All right,
now it's
Tim
play
Clutch.
Tim Anderson. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
I saw it and I didn't want to swing, and then I swung in the last second.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. And now he'll again ask for time. And one thing you don't want to do is get a pitcher too riled up out there. Swing and a line drive. And that'll get through into center.
Tim
So
Clutch.
there's a possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box, Yohan Moncada, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And he is in there at
Let's go,
third.
Tim
The
Clutch.
possible go-ahead score.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2
No
base
double
hits,
play, no double
first
play,
and
no
third,
double play.
nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster and do your job.
He has the possible
Top of the
go-ahead
16th
run
inning.
only 90 feet
He's
away.
on the
Third
corners.
base. The 1-0.
Okay.
Belted high in the air out to
Okay.
left. Left fielder looking
Okay.
up.
Okay. 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 Finally. Okay.
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they jump ahead by 3. Mike Mayers has waited a long time, but he'll come on to work in the 16th inning.
Number 60.
At the plate now, James McCann.
Get through, get through, get through.
Sharply to third. Oh, look at Rendon. Got him.
All right. All right.
At the plate now is the designated
Hold
hitter,
on. Let's
Edwin
get some guys
Encarnacion. He'll look to bounce
bullpen
back after
ready.
striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Struggled this game.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. 3 runs already home here. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
3-1 to him now. The count is full. 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Let's get the walk, throw off. Get my man on base.
And
I should have
another
left him
foul
alone.
ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Line toward the alley in left center.
Drop.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez trying to put it all behind him and break through right here. He's a paltry 0 for 6 thus far. Rendon is there. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. So 3 runs.
I'm just ready to shut these
Stepping up
guys
now,
out.
Albert Pujols. He'll be the one to lead off against Cishek, who tries to secure the victory. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Striding forward now is the DH, Tommy La Stella. First pitch of the at-bat.
What a well-executed sinker right there. There's really nothing you can do with that pitch. You're either burying it into the ground or fouling it off your shin.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in
All
this
right.
one.
Let's get him out of here. Get him out of this game.
He went down on strikes last time up.
How many pitches in?
Low
She
for
shot
ball 1.
15.
And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be
Right to
looking
him.
for
Let's go.
And he'll put this one away. And with that,
Oh,
the game is
boy.
over.
5 fireballs. I just played. What inning did we start in? 8th, possibly. Just put on 8 innings for 5 fireballs. I do not want to see a loss. Let's go, Tim. Tim Clutch. Five fireballs. Let's go. What? Alright, let's see what we have going on. This guy right here is good. Nice pitch mix. Play a lot with a little prospect, Ronnie Mauricio. Just got him from the Mets, 6'3" switch hitter. Let's get into it. Dallas Keuchel up.
Ronnie Mauricio is the new man on the squad, and he finds himself in the starting lineup after they went out and dealt for him.
And Matty, it's never too early to make a move if you know this is the missing piece for the squad. The more games you have with your new addition, the more chances you have for him to make an impact.
No doubt, Dior. Also, take some pressure off the player as well. When you have that long a span as a trade acquisition, you don't feel the heat to be a superstar every single game.
In now for the O's, Richie Martin.
Batting second, the second baseman, Richie Martin.
Hey, just you and him. Get him yourself.
Pop. Mauricio is calling for it. And that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Ronnie Mauricio looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here it comes.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. And this is now in the box, Ronnie Mauricio. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball.
Hey, get your pitch right
Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Andrew Velasquez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. To short. Scooped up. And that's out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ronnie Mauricio. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he popped him up. Left fielder coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Ronnie Mauricio has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. One there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Severino.
Hey, let's roll 2 right here.
Ground is short. He's got it. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Renato Nunez. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Grounded to short. Fielded. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits. Digging in once again, Ronnie Mauricio. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's almost impossible to keep forcing contact as a pitcher when your guys aren't doing a lot to help behind you. It'll be interesting to see if he starts trying to take everything into his own hands.
Count even now at 1-1.
Went low.
From the stretch. Swing, and he pops him up. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. And the run's going to score from second as it's now a 5-3 ball game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So a runner at first now with one away. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Mauricio, base runner at first with one out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
The first baseman, number 23.
Runners off for second, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Ready now, Ronnie Mauricio. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. Comes set, the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And he is out at the plate as they cut down the tying run. And in a flash, this ball game is over. What a finish. Well, they got great production at the plate from him in his debut with his new team.
They sure did. It's so huge to have a game like this
Well,
after
I
being
have
traded.
the 3
It just makes
plus
it so
sign,
much
so
easier to settle
I have
in.
the highest
Hopefully have a
that I
bunch
can
more
get
games like this one.
for Mauricio. It just sucks that that hit didn't bring in a tying run, so we could go into extra innings. So we got one ice ball. Still a game ahead of the Indians. Top of the 6, 2 outs. I'm up the bat. Alright, another one of those situations. And Tim clutches up.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
Garcia over at second. Mendick on at first with 2 down. And it's quickly 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
That first pitch is where it's at.
White Sox strand a couple. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked at 2 apiece.
Here we go again.
Here's Buster Posey now in head-to-head meetings with Gio Gonzalez. He brings with him a .313 batting average. He also has 1 home run.
$63 pitches. Right.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Garcia moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The right fielder.
Next to bat for the Giants, Mike Yastrzemski. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1-0.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor. 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
The 1-1. And it's fouled away.
Didn't mean to pick this pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball just inside. On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Hunter Pence, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. 2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. 6 innings complete, all square at 2.
Oh boy.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. This one for Crawford at short. Right to him. On to first and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Ready now for the White Sox, Edwin Encarnacion. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. And this is pulled hard but foul. They brought their gloves for that one out there. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Last half of the seventh here. Digging in, Mauricio Dubon. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The center fielder,
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He went deep last time up.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put bat to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That's an awesome 12-6 hook right there. Look at the depth, spin rate, nasty downward tilt on that pitch.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Full count still. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Austin Slater will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Slater.
Steve Cishek enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Cishek was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Bounce it to the left side. There's 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So fine work there from the White Sox bullpen. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Danny Jimenez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So digging in now, James McCann.
Leading off for the White Sox, the catcher, number 33, James.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Settling in now, Luis Robert. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. The 1-0. Skied into very shallow right. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Steve Cishek. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Yasmani Grandal will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 24, Yasmani Grandal.
A ball and no strikes. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. One and one the count now.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Hamilton going back. And this one will bounce into the wall. The runner from first crosses the plate.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
So now to the plate, Leury Garcia will swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 delivery. And this is looked at for a ball. It's 1-1 now to the White Sox second baseman.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
1-2 now. As a look, now the pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Digging in now, Danny Mendick. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch. Evan Marshall is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. So in now for San Francisco, Evan Longoria. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And it's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Again, a 1-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. One gone here in the Giants half of the 8th. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. 0-1 the count. And he falls behind 0-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Robert is there, 2 gone.
The catcher,
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Buster Posey. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. 0-2, the count to Posey.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good inning.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 3-2. All set to start the 9th in this one. So standing in, Tim Anderson. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. After it is Hamilton. Running hard, he's digging for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. A runner at second, nobody out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Grounded back up the middle. There is Crawford. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So striding forward now, Edwin Encarnacion. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. 1 out and a runner on third. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. One and one now to Encarnacion. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Throw over to third will not be in time to double him off. So total disaster is avoided as they get the 1 out on the line out.
now batting.
Ready for another chance? Nomar Mazara is working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch pulls this one into the air out into right field. Yastrzemski is there, and he puts this one away for the third. Coming to the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Reined in. And there's one gone to start the bottom of the 9th. Stepping into the box, Hunter Pence. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
He's set. Here it comes. Mauricio Dubon is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And he takes a cold strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. On On the ground to short. Could this be two? To second for one. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Double play to close out. Ah, man. Some of these games are tough. Even on All-Star, you know. They swept the Giants. Come on, sweep the Padres. Alright, I get the opportunity here. We're down one out, 2 on base. Alright. And we're up on the Indians 2 games. Wow, this is tough. Okay, so I guess McCann is 0 for 3.
The Palehose have been wreaking havoc on their opponents so far this season. For a word on that, let's go down to the field with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, these guys were not on many lists of top contenders coming into the season, but their stellar play so far is forcing everyone to take note. The question being raised now is, are they for real, or are things going to even out as the season moves on? One player told me that kind of talk only motivates them even more, and if people want to know if they're for real, they should just stay tuned.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So striding in, James McCann, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Yasmani Grandal will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Looking at his career totals, Grandal possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. Here comes the 0-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out passes this late.
And it's up
That
to
was
a
it right
3-2
there.
Full count now.
Bow right here. Bow, bow. He's throwing off.
And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. In the air now, out to left. Left fielder is on the move.
Miss it.
He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one.
I'm bugging.
Throw back to second, and that's a double play. White
Well,
Sox
I'm
pick
thinking
up just the 1. 7th inning stretch.
That was
time
my
here at the
last
ballpark.
out. Oh my goodness.
Padres lead it 4-3. Yasmani Grandal will stay in the ball game as he'll
I'm
likely
asleep.
do the catching from here out. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
All right, let's get back to
A lot of
it. Get these
movement
guys
that
up out
time.
of
It's
here.
0-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Juan Lagares is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Ripped down the
What?
first base line.
Oh,
He's working
okay,
on a
okay,
1 for
okay.
3 thus far.
Like, come on now with the slow
0-1
animations.
count. Here's the pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
It's all right,
Garcia,
Tatis. We need you.
runner at first with
Double.
1 gone in the inning. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch
Ah.
after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in now for San Diego, Tommy Pham. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Robert is there, 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now back.
2 outs now in the San Diego 7th. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set, the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Slow roller down the third baseline. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. This is flared right back over the mound. And that's through into center field. Base hit. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-3 game.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up.
Oh!
That's not the case now.
And that'll get through into
Oh, wait.
center
I
field
couldn't
for a
field
base
it just
hit.
now.
And this
Wow.
will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Look at that.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to
I pressed it
3.
too fast.
Takes a lot of
Come
pressure off
on.
your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put
That's
your
hurting my
pitchers in
pitcher,
positions to be
too.
successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 2-1.
Somebody's
Slider.
getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. 6 runs, 13 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone. Line drive to left. Engel will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Craig Stammen will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Austin Hedges is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 18, Austin.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ah, good
Offered
pitch,
a low
good
one there, but
pitch.
came up empty.
What's this pitch mix? Sinker slider. Low and breaking.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1. Fly ball out toward right field. Myers is under it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter.
Striding into the box, Danny Mendick. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Yohan Moncada will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 10, Yohan
Oh, that's
Swing and a
one
miss at a
low.
slider for a strike. The
I
average
was gonna
score
drop a little
coming
bit
in
lower
at
than that. That's one
322.
that low.
9 homers
Oh,
and
PCL.
25 driven in. The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
3 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Pulled toward right center field. And Lagares will look this one in, and that ends the inning. Steve Cishek moves on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Set and the pitch.
DJ.
Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, he turns on
Padres
this thing and drives
tearing
it
me
out,
up, man.
extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens at the top of the 9th that warrants getting him up.
Now here's another one.
Another one.
Again, belted
What?
to deep right. Onto the party porch and gone. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Oh,
Man,
man.
this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here, nobody out. To third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Greg Garcia. He singled his last time up. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And here's one that misses to the Friars shortstop. It's a ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Garcia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Another good half inning in the books. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Leury Garcia. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Yeah.
Pham is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Edwin Encarnacion
We're
now.
gonna get through this.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now
Now
here's
so I
one
got
hit
that.
in the air to
Okay,
the right
blue.
side, and that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the
Clutch on
first base
clutch.
coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. This one's flared off to the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Encarnacion ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate. And the deficit is cut to 4 now.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
At the plate, Adam Engel. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Here's the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
The White Sox down to their last strike. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And now a crowd right around 25,000 strong comes to their feet. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Broke into the plate.
And with that, this one is over. So another game is in the books. Guys, what do you make of where things stand around the league as we head into
a nice
June?
ball.
Matt, we are at the point in the season where certain teams have seized the mantle of front runner. If you are on one of those pace setters, you are looking to keep your stride, and if you're not, then you're trying to keep an eye on who's out in front of you and see if you can either cut into that lead or at least keep pace and not be left in the dust.
Totally agree. This is usually the time when we start to see teams separating themselves a little bit, but there is a lot of season left at the same time.
I can use this with Eloy. I really need this. We have to play well.
Well, as teams do these days, Eloy Jimenez is being honored in tonight's bobblehead giveaway.
Well, Matt, if there's anybody on this team who you'd want in your bobblehead collection, it's maybe this guy, because let's face it, he deserves to have a big head. He brings so much to this club.
I agree with you, Dan. And there's no bigger superstar to these fans. Let's hope he can give them a thrill or two in this one tonight and say thanks for them coming out.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. From the stretch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
All right now, way to start.
So a two-run shot to left center, number 13 for him on the year, as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb at the bottom of the.
Ready to take his hacks again, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
Cuthbert on third. Mendick is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Still 1-2.
That was late.
See you drive it right back to the pitcher, huh,
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire.
It's your pitch, drive it right here.
Struck
Good
him
pitch.
out.
I swung
And now they'll
early.
likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. In now, Eloy Jimenez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
Early.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw.
Safe.
Not going to get him as he swipes second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Come on, big guy. See you drive.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Lifted
Too
down the
early.
line in left.
Damn.
And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Wait for your pitch up there.
The 2-2 is a wave and a
I
miss.
tried to
He struck
check
him
it.
out.
Come on.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. In the past
Oh,
against
wow.
Alex
Well,
Colomé,
one
he's
out.
1 for 3.
Where am I
Ready
going?
with
Second?
the 1-2. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Jimenez is there as he makes the catch, and they'll
Come on now. 1
into
for
the
3.
box. Eloy Jimenez is working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Oh, boy.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Hit high and deep to right center. Fisher's in pursuit.
Just missed it.
He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Oh, man, I had ample opportunities. Probably only
Something
get
of
1
note
plus.
from this one, guys. Jimenez had just 1 hit in the game, but that 1 hit went out of the yard.
Yeah, Matty, he gave the fans a thrill with that one. And it's always a huge confidence boost when you're able to take 1 deep.
The next twin up, Marwin Gonzalez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Standing in now, Alex Avila, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. In his career, Avila has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Final strike for the Twins. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. At the plate, Adam Engel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1-0 the count. hits inside. 2-0.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Therefore it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next is Chicago.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Leury Garcia. His career numbers in this matchup. He's got a 3-for-5 line. Popped up. Ruiz is there. 2 down. Up next for Chicago, Chesler Cuthbert. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Orioles have finished off a 3-game sweep here on home soil as this. If you're just joining us, we've got a good one here this afternoon. A nervous fan base hoping upon hope that their guys will come out on top in this game and avoid a series sweep. Heidi, what's the feeling down there?
Quite simply, this series has just not unfolded as these players and coaches hoped that it would. You can sense some anxiety and some urgency in this dugout. They don't want to come away from this series totally empty-handed. They are determined to salvage a win out of this close game. If they do, maybe they can get on a good foot going forward.
All right, sage wisdom there from Heidi. So a big moment here and standing in, Alex Gordon. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. No balls and a strike to count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Into right field. That's a base hit. Oh, and he botches it. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Remind me to stop making predictions. This thing looked out of hand, but I should have known better to think that this thing wasn't going to get any closer. With these two offenses, it's going to be back and forth till the final out.
It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Swung on and belted to left by Perez. This one's deep. It's gone. They've taken the lead in the 8th. Stepping in now, Ryan O'Hearn drives it out to deep right center field. Robert has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. Bubba Starling remains in the game, batting 9th and manning left field. Tim Hill comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Tim Anderson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Into the box, Eloy Jimenez. No balls and 1 strike. Hill has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. 1-1 the count. Anderson aboard here at first with nobody out. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Adam Engel will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 15, Adam Engel.
Edwin Encarnacion now. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can put it on the board. Yes! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. They've taken a 2-run lead. Josh DeMont, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. So here's Jose Abreu as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Liner towards second, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. Stamont, a 25-year-old. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. The 1-0 home. Swing and a liner. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hard liner to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Abreu rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
In now, Luis Robert, as he lines it out to center. Well, this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Leury Garcia. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Garcia is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. This is line to left. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Trevor Rosenthal enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9. 4 runs here in this half inning. Ball and a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here's the 1-1. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Bouncer up the middle. Mondesi brings it in. One there. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Now at the plate, Tim Anderson. And their runners at the corners now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
This one's down to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
Your attention, please. A defensive change for the White Sox.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. So next to the plate for the Royals, Maikel Franco. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Mazzara is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9. Digging in now for Kansas City, Nicky Lopez. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Ball even at 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Count even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping up to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
The 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the running play. 2 down. Next will be the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
I can't tell you how big a victory this is for this club right now, and they can certainly breathe a sigh of relief as they avoid the sweep.
Yeah, that's good for them, Dero. Look, you're not going to win every series, but getting swept can really compromise a team's morale. They've avoided that letdown, and they can move on to the next series on a positive note.
No. No, no.
Intensity. Long fucking night, son.
Yeah, I came in first. I got 20 dubs.
Hell no.
Uh,
Kept doing that shit. Like, that shit worse than ending in 30th and shit, 'cause you keep coming close. Like, damn. Him now got to the shit and it's him versus 4 niggas. That was crazy. Hell yeah, man. Shit did the same shit. Lagged my son the fuck out.
it's tough. haven't played the Conquest. What does that give again? Um, no, not XP reward path. I went to the wrong place. Let me check this out. Oh, I'm about to get another. Done. Okay, Rolly. I took him already. Do I take the Kluber? The new Hauser? I don't know. Conquest only gives 30.
Fuck out of here, stupids. Let me save my goddamn clip.
What you
Off
playing,
the
Bo?
rip. Off the fucking rip, Foots.
What you playing? Off the rip?
Rainbow. Double kill with the C4. Off the rip. Let's go. I feel at home right now. Fuck they thought. The fuck they thought this shit. I said make sure that shit is right, scrap.
They got the app now. You can check all your shit.
The day for shit? I got that Ceridian or something.
Nah, we got some shit called Oka.
Oh, I got Ceridian.
OKTA.
Okie?
You can see your pay stubs, your hours, and all that shit. Yeah,
Days off. You can collect time, all type of shit.
that's a fact. Yeah, that shit is lit.
Yeah, nah, cause my supervisor yesterday, I wasn't supposed to work. Well, I'll be off on Saturdays and Sundays, but I'll just be taking it down and come in like and get extra. So yesterday when I came in, I was off the schedule, but they had me on the schedule for today. I'm like, nigga, you know I ain't working on Sunday. Yeah, no, I know, but they ain't put my time in. And when I was leaving yesterday, like, your boy, put my time. He's like, I'll do it later. When I came home, I checked. I'm like, nah, nigga, motherfucker
Shit
ain't
ain't
put my
there.
time.
Fuckers up.
I text that nigga this morning, boy, fix that up, brother. He's like, oh,
At the
my
plate,
bad,
Ahmed
bro.
Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Now here's the pitch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Shit ain't looking too good up here.
1-1 in the
Oh,
bottom.
this
That's the
nigga ran
0-2.
right upstairs. Oh, he on the mat too, stupid ass. Hold on.
1-2.
The count is 1-2.